Gaga from the CINEMA-Magazin. The big buzz movie here at the 75th Annual Venice Film Festival, A Star is Born. I just came from the press conference with Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga, bringing you some exclusive video, and you will see they weren't too happy with me doing it. Let's take a look.
For Lady Gaga, why do you think this story has endured for, what is it, 8 years at this point? And what did you see as your biggest challenge with the film? And for Bradley, after directing, writing, producing, and starring in this, and you've just done a movie, I understand, with Clint Eastwood, where do you want your career to go next?
Well, I think
You have to push the button.
I think it's safe to say, because we have seen so many incarnations of this film, we know already that this story has standed the test of time. It is a beautiful story, and it is one that people, I think, will be touched by all over the world. It's a story about love. It's a story about what Bradley would refer to as the human plight and addiction. It's a remarkable experience for me, and I'm very much looking forward to everybody seeing it.
And Chris, the challenge for you in playing Allie?
The challenge for me in playing Allie is that really at the beginning of this film, Allie has completely given up on herself. And when I started out in the music industry, when I decided I wanted to be a singer and go for it professionally, I was about 19 years old, and I hit the ground running, and I was dragging my piano from dive bar to dive bar, trying to get jobs so that I could sing and perform for people, and I really believed in myself. Allie does not believe in herself at the beginning of this film, and it is her relationship with Jack and their love together and how much he believes in her that really brings her to life.
Hi. That was lovely. I'm so lucky to have worked with her.
I'm so lucky.
And everybody in this room, on this desk. Time, to answer your question, I'm 43 years old, and time, I don't know how you feel about it, but that's the biggest currency. And I just want to make sure that I utilize that time to the best degree possible. So this movie was, all said and done, probably 4 years of my life, and every minute, second was worth it. So I just hope to be able to be a part of projects that I loved as much as I love this one. And if I can continue to do that, and people like Warner Brothers is willing to allow me to tell stories, then that's what I'll do.
Hey guys, you talked about singing in the living room. Straight ahead. Hey, you talked about singing in the living room, but you really had to sing in front of 50, 60,000 people at one point. Gaga, I'm sure you're quite used to that. Bradley, it may have been a new experience. But talk a little bit about that sequence in the movie where Jackson calls you out on stage and you have to perform in front of that crowd for the first time. What was it like for you when you first had to do that? And Bradley, when you got to sing at Coachella, is it a cathartic thrill that just doesn't compare to anything else?
Take this one. That was what talk about her as an actress, right? Here's a world super. What's that?
Me.
Go ahead. Go ahead, please.
To have a world superstar musician who just did the halftime show at the Super Bowl. Is my man all right?
Yes.
Okay, good. To have her act, because that is major acting, like she's stepping on a stage for the first time, blew me away as a director, and as a fellow actor watching her, because I fully believe that she had never stepped on a stage of that scope. And we didn't do that one time, we shot that over 2 or 3 days, and every single time it felt fresh and new, and I felt like I was dragging this person very reluctantly, who by the way fell on the floor most of the takes, because she wouldn't let go of my hand. That was an incredible experience as an actor, to the meta of it, for me as a human being, watching this person who I also know who she is, acting in such a way that I fully believe that she's never stepped on that stage. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. I'll tell you that from an acting point of view.
Maybe the producer